Yo, what's good, everybody? Thanks for tuning in with your boy Mr.Stacks on another closing bell. Today is Tuesday, November the 16th, and it's about 2:34 p.m. here in San Antonio. So that's Central Time. And you know how we do about this time. We got 4 stocks up here on the charts that I had to fill y'all in on, or update y'all, or let y'all know what it is that I'm looking at here. And for all you new viewers out there, if you're trying to get into how we trade some of these pre-breakout stocks and what it is we look for as to when to buy and when to sell and things like that, you got to hit that subscribe button, be in the know every time I release one of these. But let's go ahead and dive right in, y'all. We got 4 of our stocks up here. We got 2 of them that I'm going to fill y'all in as to things we've covered in the past on some of our previous videos, but I also have 2 new stocks that I wanted to touch base on also that I just jumped on board. But stock number 1, we have PPSI, which is Pioneer Power Solutions. I'm also going to fill y'all in on GREE, which is Greenidge Generation Holdings. And then I'm also going to talk about PROG, which is Progenity. This is one that I just jumped on board a few days back. It's been about 2-3 days. I think it was Friday when I picked up this stock here. And then I also had to fill y'all in on ANY Sphere 3D. This one made a big move yesterday, not necessarily in the direction we were wanting it, but I had to fill y'all in on, the future of how I'm feeling this stock is still looking, and if we're still looking to stay on board this one, or what plays we're looking to do here coming soon. But off the back, y'all, we're going to talk about PPSI, which is Pioneer Power Solutions. As you can see now, we're already starting to push up here a little bit here on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. This one's kind of been on an up and down trend today, as you can see, since the morning, but we started gapping up here in the morning, pushing sideways a little bit, looking for that breakout around that 850 or so right here, excuse me. But yeah, every time we're coming around this level, as you can see, we're seeing that resistance here. We've tested it 2 or 3 times today, or we're looking to test it again. Right now, as you can see here on the 30 minute, we do have that history of about 1244. This was Monday. Wow, we've seen a nice big push up here. They recently released some news when it comes to some mobile EV charging platform or something like that. I'm not really sure if this is for like cars or whatever it is, or it's just somewhere they have some technology, or some of these charge stations they just you're able to plug up devices. I don't even know. These are just things that I'm seeing and hearing and kind of catching wind as we move past. But this one here, I just seen it push up. And a lot of people are starting to draw into this one here. I know that infrastructure bill was just passed also, which kind of drew in that attention. They're looking to develop a lot of these this new technology when it comes to electric cars and things like that. So I really feel like this has a lot to do with that also. But since then, as you can see, hitting that all-time high, that 1244, we've been coming back down little by little, kind of pushing into a downward little wedge here. But we're seeing a 620 on a low end. We hit here back on Wednesday, or this was last week, Monday of last week, it hit that high actually. Sorry y'all, don't mean to confuse y'all there. This one's kind of new for me also. I just started trading this one today. I just got on board this one here at this $8 level. I've actually been watching this one since that it broke out, but I've already been playing with some other things and finally freed up some money where I started seeing this one moving around, so I thought I'd jump on board here today. It looked like it was at a level. Looking to test these highs here pretty soon, hopefully, especially with everything going on. I really think that this is something that they're going to be developing here pretty soon when it comes to investing some of that infrastructure money. I mean, don't get me wrong, maybe I got some of the news twisted, but that's just the way I'm looking at it. But right now, as you can see, around that $8 level, I bought in around like $8, a little bit below, somewhere down here. We pushed up a little bit, so I'm a little bit ahead, but I'm hoping to hit some of these highs here pretty soon. Let's go ahead and look at the daily here. Let me zoom in a little bit so y'all can see better. So we got that 7-day moving average. As you can see, we've come down. We're showing a lot of support here around that $8, $7.50 or so. I have to draw some better technical levels just to get a better indicator here. But yeah, probably this looks like a level to break. We've been testing. Yeah, I would call it like right here, probably. So on the low end, which we're holding. So as you can see, we push up. This is the 4-hour chart. Little by little, we've been pushing down, and finally broke out, it seems, right here, right? And bam, we broke out of that 4-hour, and now we're starting to push higher, but we still have a don't judge me for my trend lines. I can clean these up later, but this is just the way I'm gonna just kind of break it down real easy for y'all here. So these look to be more or less little levels, and I don't like that level. I need to look at this a little bit better, y'all. But we'll wait right here for this level here. I gotta dig in a little bit more for that top resistance level. I'm seeing it around 850 though. So why don't we just mark 850 for right now, right? Give or take, just so we have an idea. We gotta develop the chart here. But you see, we've kind of been hovering in this range, and we may consolidate up into this trend here. As you can see, this is the trend forming from the low, and we've touched from here all the way up. So for right now, this is what I'm gonna follow. I'm just jumped on board also, so I'll dig around a little more as we start to move forward. We'll see how today closes and how tomorrow opens, and then I'll have a better indication of where we're moving with this stock here. But I really feel like this is a good support level, 730. You know, if you can get in a little lower, I mean right here, before lower than where I bought in, this would be a good spot right here. But it can also, like I'm saying, it's holding in this trend to where it could bounce off this trend line. So it's just something to watch for here. You kind of gotta dig in on the minute charts here just to see a better idea of how it's moving. But as you can see on the 30-minute, we're looking to push up here. We're seeing some resistance here, but we've been seeing that over the last, couple of hours. But as you can see, we're starting to push back up. Just kind of got the little wave, boom, tested it. We've tested it a few times here though, you see. Tested it, boom, pulled back, tested it again, tested it again, tested it again. It's just a matter of time before it breaks back up. 832. I mean, we got an upside of 1244 on the high end. We can possibly move higher depending on what we're doing when it comes to what they're developing. They're building these stations or these whatever I don't even know, man, what it is this stock is really doing. I don't want y'all to judge me on that. I look at so many stocks every day that I get confused. I can't keep up with all the news. But as this one moves forward, and price moves up, things like that, I'll fill y'all in exactly what this company's doing, give y'all a better analysis on the actual company and their products or services there. But let's go ahead and move forward, y'all. We got a lot to talk about today, but if you aren't already watching PPSI, Pioneer Power Solutions, add it to the watch list. You can see my list goes on, y'all. And I play with so many trades throughout the day. This is just where I have fun, but this is one right now that's got a lot of interest. Right now we're not seeing the volume, but I really feel like, as you can see, trending up. 50-minute, the 50-day moving average is holding above the 200, which is pretty bullish looking on a short-term chart. And I feel like we're just a matter of time before we're starting to lift off here. As you can see, we're still trending up there. But all right, y'all, let's go ahead and move over move on to the number 2 stock here. We have GREE, which is Greenidge Generation. This is one I touched base on here a couple of days back. If you haven't seen the video, I'm gonna post it below just so y'all can kind of fill in what's been going on. I've actually did a few videos on this one a few months back. This is actually SPRT before they merged with Greenidge, then changed their ticker symbol, their ticker symbol to GREE. But this one here, they've been announcing some real hefty price targets on this one, looking 85, 79, 40, 50. The prices are up there. Excuse me. As you can see though, Cryptocurrency market kind of took a dip today, Bitcoin and all that. So a lot of these kind of follow, they kind of move with those with the crypto market there. This one as well as ANY. So it took a little dip in price there, but I do know that this Friday they do have options ending there for like $40 price targets, things like that. So I really think maybe over the next 2 days we should recover, start to push more to the upside. We'll have to see how it plays out though, but I know a lot of people with these options, especially a lot of these big investors, they can push this price up pretty fast, especially if they're invested in some of those options there. But these are just things that I notice when it comes to a lot of these trades, especially when they're announcing these price targets here. They try to get us to, fool us into buying them, and they sell it short, make their money, and then they push it right back up once everybody kind of dumps their shares there. We buy right back in it, and they'll probably push it above this level here, which is around that $30, $31 level. So you can see we've been testing that level also here in the past, previous, a few times there. And we kind of just took a little dive, but as you can see, we can gap up here pretty fast. And as Bitcoin recovers, which hopefully it will, we hit a low, I'm sure everybody's going to buy it up, buy the dip as they say. How many of y'all bought the dip as they say? That's what I'm talking about here. We all buy the dip. Y'all know how that goes. So right now we're at a low of $21. If you aren't already in this stock, it would be a good time to pick up some of these shares. As you can see, we're still holding above the trend line here. And as we start to push up and consolidate, looking into the daily, see, I'm feeling we're going to bottom out here. We're still on that uptrend. So this will be a good opportunity, I feel, to buy in. We can still come down to this support levels, which I was calling around 19, but hopefully Bitcoin will recover and we'll see a nice pushback up here tomorrow, and hopefully before Friday or even come Friday we'll break through this level if those holding them call options are looking to make some money. But it can go either way. You know how the stock market is. It can play in anybody's favor. But I just wanted to call it out here, y'all. If y'all aren't already in the know, get in the know. GREE. We're looking to make some big moves soon. Just buy the dip, y'all. As they say, you gotta buy the dip. Don't let these drops here scare y'all out of y'all shares. Y'all still gotta hold y'all's ground and just be confident in what it is that you're trading there. Alrighty, y'all, let's go ahead and move on here. Stock number 3, we're going to talk about PROG, which is PROG, Progenity. This one here, as you can see, we've already been pushing up and pushing up throughout the day. This chart is literally on a bullish uptrend on the 30-minute chart. This one here was making some big moves. Let's go ahead and dig into this one here on the daily. Let's kind of fill y'all in on the history here. But this one here has got a lot of interest in it today. As you can see, we're 303% above our daily average. We're trading at over 300 million shares right now. So there's massive volume coming into this stock as we speak. And luckily I was able to get on board before the volume came in. I started to see this one pushing up and wanted to break out. I already knew it was a short squeeze candidate. You've seen the previous history of this one as to the levels it was hitting. Let's go ahead and look here in the history. So this is the daily right now, and we got that $7 up here. We're pushing, hitting that level right now as we speak right here. You see that? Let's go ahead and mark that level. But yeah, I just jumped on board. I haven't really been doing an analysis on this one. I just happened to see this one come down, and I was like, you know what? There's a support level I was watching already over from the previous breakout. And I already knew this was going to come back and test these highs, because what you don't see right here is that the pre-market, the high that it hit. I was actually watching it that morning hit this high, 646. So I was really feeling we were going to test these highs again soon. We still got to break through this $5 level, but that's kind of what drew me in to watch this one a little more closely. As you can see, we're starting to test there now, so we're just trying to fill y'all in. We need to watch this breakout. If we are able to break above that 5, we're looking to push closer to this $7 range. We'll probably see maybe some resistance here around $6. But as you can see, this was a previous resistance level on the 4-hour. I believe it was like 624, 646. So we'll probably see some resistance, give or take, around. Let me go ahead and look a little deeper there. Whoops. Let's check the hourly. 490, 646. So that was just a gap up. Yeah, I can't really. So yeah, they're trying to sell it short, you know, but there's a lot of interest coming in with the volume. It's just squeezing up. I mean, I don't know how high this one can squeeze. I haven't seen or actually try to look at a price target. I'm looking $7-8. This company here, I haven't really. I can't even tell you. You know, there's so many of these pharmaceutical companies and things like that. I'm not even sure if that's what this company is. So many stocks, y'all, so little time. I can't remember everything these companies do, but as we move higher and higher here, I'm invested on this one, so I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to definitely let y'all know, you know, as we start to make some of these higher moves, what this company is probably doing a little more or less when it comes to their services, therapeutics, treatment, whatever it is that they're doing. All I know is right now that this one's moving, price is moving. We're looking to make some money, so we're looking to push up 646. If we can break this level here, 786, 620. Yeah, we'll call it here. That one seems pretty comfortable to me, y'all. So sorry I'm all over the place today, y'all. Kind of didn't really gather all my marbles before I put this video out. I was kind of just in a rush to put it out there. I know the market's coming to an end. We got about 10 minutes till, and I had to put all this out there, but I'm definitely going to fill you in on some of the news when it comes to what these companies are doing. I know a lot of y'all just like to look at the price, but I like to dig into exactly what these companies are doing and things that they're offering, and as far as, you know, the fundamentals behind what these companies are invested in and things like that. But yeah, PROG, man, we've been seeing some big moves. This one started here at a low of, you know, right under $4. It was actually gapping up since yesterday. So when I woke up this morning, we gapped up to like 390. We closed around like 340, no, it was like 360 yesterday. I bought in this one yesterday. It was around like 340 or so. So we're kind of riding this one out here. We're up a little bit of change. I'm not really crazy about I didn't make a big position on this one. It was all right, I guess, you know, a couple hundred shares, but I could have threw in some more, but it's all right. You know, I'm gonna wait it out, watch where we go with this one here. I've been seeing the short interest already gapping up, so you know how these can move. But PROG, y'all, if you aren't already in the know, get in the know. Progenity, so you can see we're at 43% up today on the scanner with a lot of other ones. Man, Lucid's been on fire. I called this one at 23 bucks, y'all. If y'all got in that one too, man, y'all already know what it is. But I got some other ones up here also that I want to fill y'all in on, but unfortunately we can only cover 4, you know, throughout the day here. Usually we can't be on this video all day long, but let's go ahead and just wrap it up here with the last stock of the day. Oh, ANY, y'all, Sphere 3D. This one here, yeah, this one gapped down yesterday. They had their earnings come out. I mean, they made some good money when it comes to revenue, as far as how much profit, what their net income. I'm not really sure. They didn't post all that, but they didn't really. I think they were down like -7 cents a share or something like that to what they were estimating. So it's not the best news. But as far as the future potential behind this stock, I really think this one can reverse and start to push back up. We'll have to wait and see. As you can see, once it gapped down, we've kind of been holding within this channel, which is this blue dash line. So we broke below the 50-day moving average, which is this light blue line. We're still holding above the 200, so it's still a good thing. You know, we're not, confidence isn't done yet for this stock here. You know what I'm saying? But we do need to break back above this, you know, $6 mark or so, which we were trying to test earlier this morning. But we started to still see that resistance where there's a lot of short selling going on. They really want to push this stock down. We got some other stocks doing the same thing when it comes to what this company's doing. And I think they just, you know, have some more interest in a lot of these other stocks. But at the same time, this one dipped, GREE dipped, Riot dipped, Merit dipped, I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm at today, y'all. But as you can see, Mara actually took a huge dip yesterday. We're up at like $80-something. This one came all the way back down to like $50-something. You see that? This one here had some bad news posted also, or a lot of these stocks kind of gap down, so don't let this one discourage you if this is something that you're already in. I'm still holding my position here. Really think there's a future when it comes to the crypto market, is how Bitcoin and all those are moving, and they're mining it, so as long as they can keep generating coins and tokens and things like that, hey man, I'm looking to make some money too. So if you aren't even invested in the crypto market, these are some good stocks to also be invested in, is how I see it. So, as I was saying, I'm not a fortune teller. I can't tell y'all, exactly where we're going with these stocks, but some of these I'm invested in, and I'm looking to make some big moves here soon, y'all. If y'all want to get on board, just find a good buy point and just follow along on the video so y'all can see where it is we're ending the days and things like that. And I'm definitely gonna keep y'all posted on when I'm in and out on some of these trades, because we don't always move to the upside. So even if we do move to the downside, I'll let y'all know when I do pull from my positions, because that's just how it is. Nothing's a for sure thing in the stock market, but we all in it to win it. We all trying to make money, and I'm just trying to put y'all in on a no. But if y'all are feeling, some of these stocks are about to make some big moves like me, go ahead, hit that thumbs up. Let me know these videos are working for y'all.